Hi, third and fourth grade. So instead of meeting today, because I am unavailable, you are going to learn how to use a really cool program called Sketchpad. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you how to get to the program. And then I'm going to show you some of the really cool brushes in the program. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And then you're going to go to the internet. So if I go to the internet, you're going to go to Google. And to get to Google, you can also just hit this plus sign. So you could go like this and get the plus sign, and you want to go to Google. When you get to Google, you're going to type in Sketchpad. So I'm going to go Sketchpad is what you want to type in, Sketchpad. And you're going to type that in to do a search. It's going to come up and it says Sketchpad, draw, create, share, sketch.io. You want to click on that. So I'm going to click on that. And this is what opens up. This is Sketchpad. So when that opens, I'm going to go back for 1 minute just to go back to my search. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to go to this one just to show you when it first opens. You want to go to English. So you want to make sure you click on English. And now I'm going to go here because I want it to be like it is for you. So I'm going to go to a blank canvas. So yours is going to look like this when it opens. It's going to be a blank canvas. And over here are your brushes. So you have a tile brush, a mirror brush, a calligraphy brush, a paintbrush. And the paintbrush is just like a paintbrush you use at school. It's paintbrush, same thing. You have a pen, a pencil, a streamer, an arrow. So these are all different kinds of paintbrushes. I'm going to start with the mirror brush. And the mirror brush, you have sectors, and that just gives you how many sections. And the line width is how wide you want it. And you can outline and you can give it a fill. And here, if you click here, you can pick all of these colors and you could even come down here and make it a custom color. So I'm going to pick this color. And then when I come over here, if I go like this, the sections, like this is how many sections. All of these, if I would have come back here and given it more, it would have more sections. All of those dots, those are the sectors. If you see all those little dots on my screen, those are the sectors, and it mirrors what I'm doing. So that is the mirror brush, which is a really cool brush. So it copies. The mirror brush, it mirrors or it copies, kind of like symmetry. It mirrors and it copies. So another brush, I'm going to get a new canvas. Another one that you could use is, if I go here, I can use just the regular paintbrush. And this is the paintbrush like you use at school. You don't want it blurred. And the width, you want to think about this as what size paintbrush. The smaller the width, the smaller the paintbrush, kind of like we take at school. If you take a really big width, it's going to be a really big paintbrush. A skinnier width is a skinnier paintbrush. And here, I'm going to change my color. I might want blue. If I click here and give it a fill, this is what's going to happen. It's going to fill it in as I paint. If you don't want that to happen, click back here and you need to click on that so it doesn't give it a fill. And now when I do this, that won't be filled in. And you can always come here and you could go to this. And if I go to pixel fill and I do that, it's going to fill it in that way. But you want it on pixel fill because if you have it on vector fill, it fills in your entire background. So vector is background, pixel is shape. And another brush you could use, which is one of my favorite brushes because it's really cool, is the calligraphy brush. And the calligraphy brush, you're angling the tip. So it's like people used to write back in the olden days, back long, long time ago. I'm going to change that color to black, but I could draw with my calligraphy brush like this. And then if I went to here and I want pixel fill, and I'm going to go to here. I'm going to go to here and I'm going to go to radial. I'm going to pick that one. And if I come here, it's on vector right now. So, and then one other cool thing that you guys might like is if you come here and you come down to sketchy. Is it sketchy? Believe it's sketchy. I believe it's sketchy where you can. This one is kind of like you're sketching. It's like if you would sketch. And then if you come here, you have clip art. So I could come over here and I have all of these things that I could place in my picture. And I could even look, and I could look for a butterfly. And it's giving me that, which is a really, so it's not really a butterfly, but you can search for all kinds of different things. Oh, it's a food for a butterfly. So you might want to look for, let's say, a pig. So there I go. I have lots of pigs, and now I'm going to place my pig in my picture. But you can go ahead and you can play around in this program today. And then next week, you can just kind of show me what you made. If you want to send your pictures to me, you're going to go to export and you're going to download as a JPEG. So download as a JPEG, and it's right there. But once it's downloaded as a JPEG, you're going to follow the instructions on the video that's in Schoology of how to turn your picture into Schoology. So I'm going to stop sharing. So once you've downloaded your picture as a JPEG, you're going to follow the directions in Schoology on that video that tells you how to turn a file in with your Chromebook in Schoology, and you can turn your picture in that way. So I can see your picture, because that would be the easiest way for you to show me your pictures. And I can't wait to see what you make. Have fun using the program, and I will see you in 2 weeks.